Hi guys, it's Veronica. Welcome back to another one of my videos. So obviously, as you could tell by the title, I'm going to be showing you guys what I am planning on reading for the month of January. So let's just get right into it. The first book is actually a book I started reading in December but didn't get around to finishing. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna finish it like today actually. So that is City of Glass by Cassandra Clare. And yes, this is my first time reading this series. Basically, there's a lot of hype surrounding some of her new releases, like Queen of Air and Darkness just came out, and she's releasing another book this year. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, so I'm on the third book, and don't judge me, but yeah, I really wanted to read the first book where it all like began basically. So, and obviously since I'm just now reading the series, you know, I have to read the other books in the series. So the next book in the series is City of Fallen Angels, City of Lost Souls, and City of Heavenly Fires. So this is the biggest book in the series, and I'm the most excited to get to this one because from what I've heard and seen, like, this is like everyone's favorite book. So I cannot wait to get to this one. And like so far I'm really loving the series. I'm not like a die-hard fan, but I do really love it, especially the humor. Like the humor is so great, like the sarcastic dry humor, like that is my favorite humor. So like reading that in a book, like every other paragraph I'm laughing. It's great, it's lit, it's a fun time. Hopefully I can finish that series within like a week or two. The next book on my TBR is The Lost Causes. So this was written by two authors, Jessica Cassette Edding and Alyssa Embry Schwartz. I don't really know how to say that last name, okay? Just don't judge me. But yeah, basically this is a mystery novel. So this is about 5 teenagers who are like the misfits, like the underdogs in their town, and they're recruited by the government to help solve the mystery or the murders that are going on in their town. So they're like the crime fighters in their town, like the undercover crime fighters. It sounded really interesting. I picked it up, so I can't wait to read this book. The next book on my TBR is Moonshell Beach by Nancy Thayer. So this is a very short book. It's like 200 pages. It's supposed to be like an easy, a light summer read. Obviously it's not the summer, it's January, but I'm still gonna read it. So basically this is about 2 girls who, when they were younger, they found this beach and they grow up with some unresolved conflict and end up growing apart, and then when they're older they come back together. And yeah, it sounded really interesting. I'm on like page 15, you know, it's not that far, but so far I like it. So the next book on my TBR is Dear Evan Hansen. And so I heard a lot of good things about this book. It's a coming of age novel about a guy who are dealing with the grief of his brother, and he gets this letter that gives him the opportunity to belong. So it sounded really interesting. My dad started reading it, said it was really interesting, so I can't wait to get to this. And then the last book on my TBR is Jirai. This also has 2 authors. I'm pretty sure they're brothers, but it's by Neil and Jared Shusterman. I think that's how you say their last names. So basically this book is about how there is a drought in a town, and there's a bunch of don'ts that you're supposed to follow in order to preserve the water in this town. And then war breaks out, and the main character Alyssa and her brother, their parents go missing, and then she's there with, it's just her and her brother, and they're fighting for their survival. So it sounded really interesting. It's a sci-fi dystopian novel, like one of my favorite genres of books. So I can't wait to read this. That was the books I plan on reading this month. Thank you for watching another one of my videos, and have a good day.